welcome back everyone. This is where we got so far. Got our platform in place. Got a few gears and whatnots and who's it's and what's it situated here. Got some, clockwork going. I still hadn't figured out exactly what this one's for, but I'm sure it'll come into play. And of course, got our centripetal switch here. See if I can get it. Can sort of. Oh, won't break it. But I say pretty good progress. I'm still intending not to do a very long video, but we'll see how it goes. I'm still going to try and do 2 steps here just to get because that seems like it's sort of that weird no man's land where 1 step isn't quite long enough, but 2 steps is probably too long. But like I say, play it by ear, see how things go. The first step takes me 45 minutes. It'll be a 1-step day. But after all saying all that, I should have opened with, if you're new here, this is what I do. I buy these little sets and build them step by step in real time so you can see all my successes and failures and how I fix my failures, hopefully. But with that being said, we're ready for step 4. So let me go grab those pieces and I'll be right back with that. Okay, just like yesterday's, each step is broken up into what I'm calling sub-steps. They're not notated, but they each have their own little section on the book, so it seems like a good breaking point. So let's move these over closer to the center and bring it in, and we'll start constructing. And let's see here, which order we're doing it in. We're doing this on the bottom, get these guys in the inner holes. Then A26 goes on top of that. Got the clicked into place. Then A13 is next. Sort of similar. Just go through corresponding holes there. Okay, there they went. Then E26 is next. And I'm assuming we're going to want those to line up. Okay, I think I accidentally did line this one and this one up, so I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't notice it until just then. But yeah, so there. Then E28. Like I said, let's keep the inverted Y. Or I guess I wanted to. I could turn it over and make it a Y. All lined up. Then we go up from the bottom with our screws, and let's see, fairly snug, but I'm not all the way snugging them up yet. Ooh, I just noticed my battery indicator's gone low, so I hopefully have enough juice to make it through this without taking a break in the middle of my sub-step. Okay, now I'm going to sort of cinch them in a little bit tighter. And they're all fairly flush right there, so it seems like it's where it's supposed to be. And then, evidently we're supposed to wax everything here. I'm assuming it means on the sides, but I'll hit it. They specifically talk about the gear, so I'm make sure I get it good because that's where I really think the friction is going to be. And I think I'll try the edge on here. I can't quite see where the friction is going to be yet, so I want to make sure to get good coverage. And I got that spilled that one on instant accent, but I'll hit it a little bit too. That's a good thing about this, using the hot wax. It does sort of spread itself around as once you get it going, the friction rubs everything into the proper location, it seems like. I get the edge here too, just to make sure everything well covered. Alright, now evidently Okay, that's actually the end of that sub-step. It's it's a really short one. Okay, so I'm going to grab the next batch of pieces, which we're going to continue. Oh, actually, we're just going to assemble it together. Okay, but okay, you'll see here in a second. Let me grab the next set of pieces, and I'll be right back with that. Okay, so you're supposed to take our little switch dealio and run this one around here. A little groove there, and this one up. So this goes in here as well. Wait a second. Yeah, the gear facing down. See if I can get these to cooperate. Okay, so I get into, oh, sorry, off the edge there, that. Now, got all this stuff laid out reasonably neat. I gotta move it, because it's time to put this onto our structure over here, a little wider there. Now, so, oh, I do need A1. That goes down this one. And so this does go into the reinforced hole there. And then this goes over top of the bolt here, evidently. Okay. And that, let me double check before I start doing adjustments. Let me see here. That hole, okay, that hole is only a little, that it definitely, so I think I've got, where I was looking at this picture, where that wasn't far enough last night, it appears that maybe I put it in upside down or something, but it's, yeah, we got to adjust this one up. Of course, I don't know how high to adjust it, but let's see how that works. Okay, get these meshed in. Okay. I guess I could sort of just adjust it down like that. That seems to be, ooh. Yeah, it is. Oh. Okay, so that does seem to be, I think once it gets stabilized, get a little, okay, and this is wobbling a little bit too still, but that's still, okay. Yeah, I think once everything gets sort of, get another plate or something stabilizing that stuff, I'll feel better about it. But anyway, for now, we're done. Looks like we're done with the mechanics of it, so we're going over to some aesthetics here. So on, okay, we go from these guys. Go from the blank side through here. Here and here. And we get on the front, maybe. Okay, so we get that look going on. easy with that. And here the other way. Alright, so I got those guys going. And then actually get to install this guy too. I'll pop one of these on. And now bring you in here, and this goes to this one. This on there, it looks like that's going to be a guide for it. Surprised. I'm assuming something's eventually going to hold it over there to make sure it stays in place. Of course, I'm assuming that's what that's for too. Don't really, it's not showing, it's not in any of the other pictures. Well, no, actually it says, I do see now, it's supposed to be all the way over. Okay. And then take these and drop them in slots over here. Okay, so it's gonna ease over and down. Yeah. Ooh, that looks nice. Same thing over here, gonna ease in and over and down. That's got this nice little trim on our accordion piece there, so that's, yeah, that looks fancy. Thing's still not staying down. I'm really looking forward to locking that in place down there. We're gonna have to do that at some point. But okay. But that's the end of that portion of the steps. So let's grab the next portion and get going again. Okay, only 3 pieces on this one, so working on this section here. I think this guy go into these slots here. And that slid right in, nice and smooth. Everybody in nice and tight back there. Now this one. Okay, so how are we? Like that. So we're gonna, okay, so it's gonna go over the corner, the peg, and the top of this what I thought was a decorative piece, but we just, I think, covered up. So corner of the tallest piece, then over you next, and line you up to bring you down. Oh, and the, okay, and the wall here has a slot too. Okay. Ooh. Okay, it sounded like I broke something, but I didn't. I guess that sort of ties all those pieces together. So that's, huh. They saw something out there, or heard something. I'm not going to let them out for sure after that. Okay. I only got one more piece, then I'll go check and see what they're what drama they're causing. Okay, and then we take this guy. Hey girls. Bridget, Morgan. Okay, just ease you onto our it's supposed to go. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's supposed to slide down. Oh, this thing slides it down. Okay, I see what we're doing here, I think. That's turning those screws. And there they come up, coming up through the... Okay. Off center. How far down am I supposed to go? Looks like all the way. This might take a minute. Definitely gonna have plenty of... Definitely gonna work that wax in here. With the turn, let it speed, just turn it down to the window. Alright. I think they're talking about, oh, this window maybe. Oh, that window, I think is what they're saying. That does look like that's a view for it. This thing is still... Seems very... I'm going to say I'm hoping that once we get this locked in place, it'll stay centered. Well, yeah, I think I am actually going to do that next. Maybe. Okay. It actually says to leave a gap here, so I may... Okay, there's a little gap there, so I think... You know, it's once again, I'm not sure how much of a gap to leave, but... Alright. Alright, but no, I think I must crawl. Okay. But that's the end of that portion of step 4. So I'll be right back with the final portion of 4 right now. Okay, so we just looks like trying to make sure I put this up from the right. Okay, so it's like this. The bearing goes in from this side. Looks like a nice snug fit. It's okay. Now it's a nice snug fit. Yeah, uniform all the way around. Bearing is there. Bearing is working. Now, this guy, okay, goes over these two, go over the top of these. This one goes on that one on that one, it looks like. And of course, the 3 holes go around, I'm assuming around our screws. But I'm not going down very far. Over. Okay. Okay, it's supposed to go. Really? They're gonna. Are we moving? Yeah, we're supposed to. Ooh, I don't like doing that. This is supposed to go down past these guys. Here. I don't know if I should just pull the accordions back out. No, because I can't get the walls in if I do that. So yes. Okay, and now my screws out over here. I think if I can get this one just drop in without breaking everything over here, I think I'll be all right. Okay, got you. Y'all three are in. You over here, you in there. I did not like that. Not fun, not fun. You down, you're in. Alright. Yeah, all kinds of bad noises coming out of there. Okay. So that's our. Okay, so that's where our clutch is working there, so it only spins the one way. So we can't do the old 80s thing where we play the records backwards and listen to all the messages from the evil people. I forget. I saw the clip of that was so famous not too long ago, and it's like, it's just mumbling. I didn't understand a word that was saying. I forget where I saw that, but they the guy said, "Listen to this," and it was nothing. Okay. Okay, so that concludes step 4. Still not really understanding what I'm doing there. But like I say, this thing, yeah, I think it's going to be okay once we get this, whatever holds it in place. I think that'll straighten everything out. And the more I'm looking at this, the more I'm thinking I need to put I do think, I guess that stops it from going too far out of whack, but it almost looks like that it's perfectly made for another one of those black pieces to go on there. But like I say, it doesn't show it in the picture. Let me go back and look at that strip picture one more time, make sure. I'm only supposed to use 2. Yep. That's how it is. All right, I'll go with it for now. But anyways, be right back with step 5. Okay, here we go. Start with you and you. Take our collars and put it in here. It's gonna look like it's gonna act like a bearing or a shim there. So, and you together. Just put it face down so gravity will hold it in for the moment. And this guy. Here. And it says, we're supposed to grind off the edges of the gray part and wax it. We're talking about this from, I did not see that, but I'm just gonna, I guess, I'm assuming they just mean sand it and wax it on this end. Do that right quick. I think I'm about to use this. So. All right. Now, so this goes in from back here, straight through. Nope. Okay. I think I must reassess my strategy here. So that goes in the, the back. Then put this on top of it. Drop our collar in there. This on front of that. And then this guy goes in this through these holes. And and this goes randomly in here. Now you, okay, so we're making sort of like a grill. Use these guys. Into that. Don't break it. Ease it in. Alright. And that's the end of the first step. So it's a decorative doodad, it looks like. Gonna be something. We're simulating a speaker grill, maybe, I'm not sure. But we'll find out. So it's on to part 2 of step 5. Okay, I think I actually, looks like I'm gonna be able to bring it in a little bit tighter now. Yep. So take you. And I don't see any details on the picture that they're showing. This goes through there. And take our teeny tiny little rod here. It's one of them. Hang on. Good. You go through from here. It's the other one on the other side. A little duck-looking dealio. Oh, I see. I think I did that. Well, okay. Okay, it's supposed to be flush on this side, I think, so hopefully easy enough fix here. Just push it through from this side. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Cool. Now, our duck-looking dealio goes in here. And the last collar goes on this side. So I got some kind of slide adjustment, it looks like. Now, we're on the back here. And let's oh, no, I see. I did something wrong. Oh. Yep. That. This. Well, wrong side came out, but I can work with that. I thought it was a collar. It's not a collar. It's a. Okay, so back to square one. This goes through there, and A31, this little skinny guy was in there. Then this guy on there, and the other collar on top of it there. Okay. Now, take our slightly longer. Come back. And you go in this one, it says. Girls. Whatever it is that got their attention up there, they really want to see it. Okay, now back to you. So like this. And you go through there. And this one. And here through here, and you didn't cooperate with me. Ooh, looks like it ought to go through. Let's do. Oh yeah, there is a. That's where that collar is. Yeah, so it should. Okay, there it went. It's stuck in there. I'm assuming we want it. Not that far. It just poked me. Alright, so that's okay. We're gonna have doesn't seem like there's enough movement there, but okay, maybe it's supposed to be. Did I get it upside down or something? That doesn't seem. So it's not matching up. Well, I guess actually it is. Looking at the picture and not sure. Okay. But anyway, on this side we get that one and this one. Get more of a knob for our. Seems like that part where it gets doesn't seem like it should be showing. But anyway, it is. Okay. But that's the end of that part. Part, was it 2.5.5.2? I still haven't bothered to sit down and think about how I'm going to say that. I imagine by the time I end this thing I will. But on to 3. Okay. Looks like some of the similar situation here. So run you through. I'm going up and down according to this. That goes in there. And those through here. And this goes in. Oh, that block on there. Get back towards the middle again. You go in there, and then the collar on top. And supposedly put some wax in there, but I think it's going to be the same wax as for over here, so I'm not. I did a good job on that, so I'm not going to worry about this. Now, let's see, one of the big collars on this side. And you go through there. You're onto our little slot. Yeah, I say, yeah, that's very smooth with that the wax that I put on there. Another big collar here, and seems dubious there. Okay, you can see the dial back there, and that is, I assure you, that is going smoothly. I'm still confused by this little bit there. I'm not sure what that's supposed to. Maybe that is something that I've seen. Maybe that is something I remember from old-timey radios, having where it fills in the color on the dial. But I'm not. It's been a long time since I've messed around with one of those. All right, but anyway, then got our housing or whatever you want to call it here, and evidently you just pop on there, and there's nothing locking it in place yet, but just sort of, that's where it's supposed to be. And that's the end of 5.3. So coming at you with 5.4 in a second. Okay, just 2 new pieces on it, but then we get into here. It's supposed to go on this one. Got our tabs down here that go into these. And we're supposed to be careful not to break our accordion bit there. And this part, that slot goes into that one on the corner there. So this is going to be a fun little maneuver. It looks like this one goes into the wall here. Okay. So, you in there without breaking anything. Okay, ease you around the accordion and get you in place first because you're making me most nervous. That you won't cooperate. Okay, because this has got to be dropped in here. It's going to be put in back here. Ooh, this is very tricky maneuver. Can't decide what needs to go in first, and they usually tell you 1, 2, 3, but this one's just a bunch of arrows pointing at everything. Close for you to dropping in place. Okay, they just dropped down, so that's good. Want that. That means you should go in. And our little sliver here is in. Okay, so now our side, that part in there. Alright, and then you over here. Okay, I think. Okay, so that's still working in there. We got our little oh, well, I'm glad that's over with. Now, where's these go? Okay, so there, we're back over onto the other side. And this goes in these slots. And then this is our corner guide. Yeah, so just these two. And over onto that little bit. And that sort of keeps this corner stabilized, that corner stabilized, that wall, or that side sort of finished up. Maybe everything seemed to stay in place. That's good. Still spinning. Yeah, okay. But once I got that side finished, or that, maybe it looks like there should be something else there, but I don't see any more slots or tabs there, so it may not be. Okay, but anyway, that's all for whatever section of the step that was. So we're going to come back and work on over here next. So let's get the next batch of pieces and finish up on step 5. Okay, so coming back to that, but first things, got to build this little box around our volume control. So this, I think, obviously goes on there, and B7 goes on here somehow. Yeah, okay. Into that. And B4. This side. And 2 on the back. B28. Oh, take the back off here because I wasn't paying attention. 28 goes down into those. Now, go ahead. These. Okay. And A36. Yeah, looks like it's sort of a clamp to tie it together, maybe. Okay. And this guy on that little, oh, probably can't see that from back down there, little built-in tab there. Over here, I'll go straight through. It's wiggling around on me. Where'd you go? Lift it up. Just elevate it so I can find the. I thought I could. There we go. A little persuasion. Now, these guys go on up here and up. There they go. Okay, so we got that. And then our volume, have it turned all the way down, so I'm going to have it pretty close to 0 and just pop you in. Yeah, and okay. Now you go in here. angle there. Got 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's behind. Yeah, that's 6. This is not 6. Okay. For this situation anyway. Move it in. Okay. Thank y'all are cooperating. Alright, get everybody down and flush like we want. Alright. And is that a micro USB? Why would they not do USB-C? That's the standard now. Alright. Disappointing. I hadn't paid too much attention to that. But there we go. That's the end of step 5. Got one unified piece in. That's good. Lots of gizmos and what's its and who's it's in there. Still got, and those guys are all still moving in there. Alright, so, and of course our dial's doing their thing. I'm still not sure about that one because now it looks like it's even interfering over in the bottom one. But like I said, I think it's just an aesthetic thing anyway. Alright, but that's where I'll call it a night. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe. And I'll see you next time.